People don't look at me and think that I'm a farmer, but I'm urban. I'm from Westside Compton. Did you know Compton is the earthworm capital of the country? And who said that we can't have our chains on and have our sauce on and grow food? Who made these rules? They say God made dirt and dirt don't hurt, right?
That's right.
I'm still out here in the field, perfect, growing the food, feeding the people. We gonna look fly no matter what we do. I am Tamu Asir Martin Bay, an indigenous Aboriginal Asiatic to this land. I'm an urban agriculturalist, a fashion designer, chef, author, and an advocate for social and food justice within LA County, Compton, and overall the United States of America. I became interested in food justice because growing up in what is considered a food desert, I wanted to address the problem head on. Good morning, Dr. Ross.
Hey, Tim, how you doing?
I'm doing phenomenal. The definition of a food desert is a city that doesn't have enough natural foods to feed the scale of people. Peaches?
Peaches, yeah.
Trees, yeah. On average, 60,000 people are able to share a grocery store. Our community, we have over 200,000 people, and we only have 3 grocery stores. The highest quality of strawberry you can get, fresh picked organic, right here.
And remember, this part right here has more nutrition than kale.
I remember you told me. Dr. Ross is a Jegna. That's an African word that means pillar in the community. He is someone that we go to for wisdom, for knowledge, for insight. The work that we do to address hunger and food waste is the foundational element, which is the education of how to feed yourself. Step 1, you can grow food anywhere. You can grow food anywhere. We teach you for free. We want to empower you with the information. Secondary to that is putting things in place to be able to create a community aspect to it where now we can work together to feed ourselves and to feed each other. Step 3 from that is putting things in place and building bridges with actual agricultural businesses so that way we can employ ourselves, sustain ourselves, and then we can now have a full bridge.
Well, that too, I was about to say, yeah.
Yes, it's not a glamorous job. We're not gonna all become multi-trillionaires, but this is a way to sustain ourselves long-term, which will create a healthier community as well. Always nice inhale. If we eating better and we feeling better and we making money, naturally we're gonna be able to create more peace. Let's fix some kale. When the pandemic hit, I had just became the director of the Compton Community Garden. One of the main reasons we learned how to grow food was because we wanted to be ready for a natural disaster. Compton kale salad on the way when the natural disaster happened, and we were actually ready and we were prepared. It was surprising, but also not surprising. I should use some fresh picked rosemary, that would be fly. And from that work, we were able to stay open. We were able to continue to feed people. We created a show called Hood and Healthy, where we taught the viewer how to navigate a food desert, how to eat healthier, and even how to eat food that we grow. And from that work, people watched our classes all over the country. You know what I like about Too Good is that we about the same issue, ultimately. Now we serve it. How has the garden impacted your life, Amparo?
Kind of opened up that door for me of like the possibilities that I can grow my food at home, make my food at home, do everything at home. Like, I don't really need to rely on stores or things like that, you know.
Justin, what's your experience of getting your hands in the soil?
Throughout the years of me being here, it did become a healing space for me. With me being diabetic and learning how to grow my own organic food, it's a big boost to my health as well.
I feel bad looking at the news when they try to push scarcity, and I just kind of giggle. Like, we literally teach people how to feed a family of 3 out of a 4x8 bed. And it's like, what are you talking about? Shortages. Like, we have dirt, you feel me? So we got to push the education and push that knowledge, and that's what we all here to do.
I want this garden to be an idea that all municipalities can do with the vacant lots within that area. Let's get field trips with kids coming here, picking stuff from the garden, so that once they start doing that, they learn how fast food becomes a treat and not an everyday thing.
My ultimate life purpose from my vantage point is to teach us how to grow food and then to teach us how to create infrastructure to be able to build a civilization. So that way we can all come together and feed ourselves, empower ourselves, sustain ourselves, and build our own economy.